Hello friends, in this video I will walk you through the differences between artificial intelligence, machine learning and robotics. If you generally look at artificial intelligence, machine learning and robotics, these three terms are coined together in many occasions. So one must be wondering, what are these differences between these three terms, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics. So in this video, I will focus on clearing some foundational aspects, setting some context about what is artificial intelligence, what is machine learning, what is robotics. Where are these technologies applied? What are the applications, examples of these these technologies? And we shall also look at the statistics about these technologies, how they've been doing, what is the gamut of things that are happening in this technology front. So that's all we're going to cover in this, primarily the differences between artificial intelligence, machine learning and robotics. Well, let's get going. There's a lot of buzz around the emerging technologies, or the trending ones we call them, like artificial intelligence and machine learning. And in most cases, these terms get used interchangeably. And in some occasions, robotics will get its own place among these terms, like the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics. They are being used interchangeably. Now let's understand in this video how they are related, and most importantly, how these technologies are being used by various companies across the world, the application of these technologies, and what are some of those trends, what are some of those statistics, how the existing processes are getting transformed. So this video will set a foundational level understanding, set some context for somebody who's looking for what are these technologies, what are these terminologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics. So let us get started with an understanding. There's a famous quote, there's a famous saying by one of the American computer scientist, John McCarthy. This was around 1956, which is when the artificial intelligence, the term was coined. Everybody thinks that generally artificial intelligence is something that which took birth, or which is being evolving in the last few years, which is true, but the first ever this was coined. As you see here, for the present purpose, the artificial intelligence problem is taken to be that of making a machine behave in ways that would be called intelligent if a human were so behaving. That is what this popular American scientist John McCarthy has quoted way back in 1956. So, well, now let's look at what is that very basic elementary level understanding of what is the definition of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. For example, visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. These are some of those aspects that you require artificial intelligence, which is what typically a human does, isn't it? Now we all know, we have been hearing this, and we use Google and some other search engines, right? They come and give you some recommendations as you type in your keywords, and they called as advanced web search engines, in fact. And we also look at YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix as well, isn't it? And most of us are familiar with the human speech recognition tools or technologies, which are like Siri and Alexa. Right? Self-driving cars, we have been hearing, and then this is one of those evolving in the automobile segment from Tesla. And most importantly, the automated decision making and competing at the highest level of strategic game systems, like we have been seeing this, chess and go. These are some of those games which have been very vocal, been using these technologies. And if you go a little bit further in understanding uh, what are the application of artificial intelligence, it is basically in the automobile segment, helping autonomous cars make safer decisions on the road. You need to make that that system so intelligent that they can make some safer decisions on the road. This is still evolving, isn't it? Look at retail as a segment, as a sector, predicting the product customers are going to buy next before they encounter it. So that is what the e-commerce tools have been recommending us. People who bought this also bought the other one. If you like this, maybe it is of your best interest with the other one. And on the other side, the manufacturing, tracking factory production to alert humans about fixes and errors. That's another way widely being applied in the current context. If we look at the next, the most important in the finance sector, sorting through vast amounts of real-time data to predict the most effective trades, especially in the stock market, in the investment analysis, and whatnot, education sector, the learning content, adapting learning content based on a student's interaction, their achievements, and emotions to help them learn better and faster. It is more customizing, personalizing to an individual, not in the rote methodology. That's where all the artificial intelligence is being applied. Now, if we look at the statistics of artificial intelligence, based on some popular predictions or research, as of 2022, the global artificial intelligence market is valued at over $136 billion, my friends. And this is increasing at a pace of 13x over the next 8 years. And by 2025, as many as 97 million people will work in the artificial intelligence space. So there's a lot of potential for a career in artificial intelligence, isn't it? And it is expected to grow at 120% year over year. This market, this segment is expected to grow at that pace. So huge opportunity, huge potential for someone who would like to make a career in the space of artificial intelligence. And little further statistics on this, 83% of companies claim that artificial intelligence is a top priority in their business plans. 48% of businesses use some form of AI to utilize big data effectively. And most importantly, the medical providers, the 38% of them use computers as part of their diagnosis. At the very, we all know that Netflix, as one of those popular OTT, which makes $1 billion annually from automated personalized recommendations, my friends. So all in all, that's artificial intelligence for you. Well, in essence, artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. That's artificial intelligence for you, my friends. Now let's change gears and then look at what is this machine learning all about, the next topic on our list. Machine learning, like it was quoted again, one of the a pioneer in computer gaming and artificial intelligence, a fellow called Arthur Samuel, which he coined the term in 1959, the machine learning. That's fascinating, isn't it? We all think that these terms have been come into existence or became popular only in the recent past, but it was not. So according to him, the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed, that's what is machine learning all about. Well, let's look at some other definitions. Machine learning, most importantly, we need to understand machine learning is a subset of AI, artificial intelligence. It is one way of achieving artificial intelligence. So machine learning is one way of achieving artificial intelligence. It is a field of inquiry devoted to understanding and building methods that learn, that is, methods that leverage data to improve performance or some set of tasks, part of that artificial intelligence, my friends. And the other way to look at machine learning is a science of training devices or software to perform tasks and improve its capabilities by feeding it data and information so it can learn over time. So that's learning, that's the machine learning, how we can call it. Now that we have understood the definition of machine learning, let's look at What is the application of machine learning? Largely, the machine learning algorithms are used in a wide variety of applications. You name it: medicine, email filtering, speech recognition, agriculture, computer vision. Wherever it is difficult or unfeasible to develop conventional algorithms to perform the needed tasks, my friends. So that's how machine learning has been widespread across in many facets of our life, in many segments, in many sectors. But here I would like to also talk about little bit the machine learning and artificial intelligence. Like earlier we talked about, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. And if you look at all machine learning is AI on that note, but not all AI is machine learning. For example, a chatbot coded based on rule-based systems and complex decision trees is called AI, but not machine learning. But whereas a chatbot with machine learning capabilities would be able to learn new terms and questions and adapt to serve up to the most appropriate answers. That's how you could differentiate largely the artificial intelligence and machine learning. Well, let's also look at some of the statistics as far as the machine learning is concerned. Over 56% of mobile users use AI powered voice assistants. 82% of companies need employees with machine learning skills, my friends. That is the requirement. That's a huge requirement, isn't it? And over 70% of business leaders believe machine learning will double their productivity for their employees. And the global employment of machine learning engineers is projected to grow at the rate of 22% in the next 10 years, 8 to 10 years time. 60%, over 60% of marketers say machine learning and AI are the number one priority in their data strategies for their organizations. That's so popular. That is so hungry. This field is so hungry for individuals. So if you're planning to make a career in artificial intelligence, machine learning, go for it. Well, the next one on our list, as far as this video is concerned, is robotics. I would like to start this segment, this section, with a famous quote by Nikola Tesla. Here is what he has quoted. In the 21st century, the robot will take the place which slave labor occupied in ancient civilization. That means the routine, mundane type of tasks, which was in the ancient civilization where it was called as slavery. Those all can be replaced by or will be replaced by robots. That's the potential that the robotics are going to play a crucial role. Of course, he quoted this many years ago. But let's look at some basic definitions as far as robotics is concerned. So robotics is basically, it develops machines that can substitute for humans and replicate human actions. The goal of robotics is to design machines that can help and assist humans. It is not about only replacing, that can help and assist humans, which involves design, construction, operation, and use of robots. Robotics involvement is that, and it's an interdisciplinary branch of computer science and engineering from an academic standpoint. And of course, it integrates various fields of mechanical, electrical, information, mechatronics, electronics, bioengineering, and so on and so forth. And of course, mathematics is one of the key component which is part and parcel of this robotics field. Well, where is this robotics being applied? Robotics can be used in many situations for many purposes, my friends. But today, as you look at largely, many are used in, the robots are used in very dangerous environments where it is fatal for human beings. For example, which includes the radioactive inspection of radioactive materials, bomb detection and deactivation, some of the crucial manufacturing process which is very difficult for a human to perform, or in some other aspects of in space, underwater, in a high heat environment, and working in the hazardous and radiation environment where it is very difficult for a human being to work upon. So these are the areas that these robotics are helping. Imagine if a human being has to do all these tasks, it is very fatal, isn't it? Now let's also look at some of the examples, some of the ventures or organizations which have already been using this for many years, the robotics. Avitas Systems, which is launched by GE, General Electric Ventures, they use robots to inspect areas in oil and gas facilities that are highly exposed to extreme temperatures. So a human need not go there, a robot can go there and do that inspection. And another one, Task Force Tips Incorporation, a fire hose nozzle manufacturer. They designed a vision guided robot that hands off half finished valves to a second robot that feeds it into the final processor. So human doesn't have to work really over there. And some more workers who used to hold this role have been trained as technicians for these AI robots, which has boosted their productivity, my friends. Per se, at the Ford Fiesta plant in Germany, humans work side by side with AI robots on tasks like fitting shock absorbers into wheels to make sure all vehicles are safe up to the code, up to the requirement with a high quality. Now let's look at these interchangeably used terms, robotics and artificial intelligence. Earlier we looked at artificial intelligence and machine learning, but let's also understand this, the robotics and artificial intelligence. See, the term robots get used under the artificial intelligence banner, but not all robots are smart. So AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, can power robots to complete important tasks. And the rise of the collaborative robotics has opened new possibilities for human to work alongside robots to maximize that efficiency, my friends. It is going to be man plus machine. It is not going to be man versus machine. Please remember. Now let's also look at some of these statistics. 400,000 new robots enter the market every year. 400,000 new robots. And 2.7 million industrial robots are already in use across the globe. And 88%, almost 90% of companies plan to invest in adding robotics to their organizations. The global market value for the industrial robotics is about $43 billion by revenue, my friends. That is huge. So it's a huge opportunity for youngsters who are looking for making a career in these technologies, robotics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Do consider it. Well, thank you friends for watching this video, and I hope by now you would have got a fair understanding about artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics, and the foundational some context setting which I've attempted in this video. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will come up with another topic which is relevant sometime soon. Until then, do take care. Thank you.